it's a slumber party every night. And we also have some adult children. So he had children, I had children, we got married, and then we've had children together. So combining, it's, that makes it 20. Obviously there's independent children, but you still have to be involved. People go to work and they go to 2 or 3 days and then they have the rest of the week off. Me, I don't. It's the whole week. It's kind of like, managing a business, but you're managing a family. My daughter, she's going to live with her boyfriend. So before she moved, we had 17 in the home. Sometimes older children need to come back home for a little while or something. So it's very possible we could have more, but right now it's 16 in the home. I was actually 16 when I had my first son, and I was scared. I was scared when I had my second baby. I didn't know if I was going to have enough love for my second baby, but apparently we don't have enough time for, one-on-one time with our children, but it's not really true. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, I'm going to have 3 kids. I thought that I determined my life. And then when I had my 2, I was a single mother. So I was super happy. I had my boy first, my girl second. I was good. I did not have any more children until I was, I think I was 22, maybe 23. And I had that third child with somebody I was off and on with them for about 7 years. And so I didn't really want to have a child with him. It was during my pregnancy that we had split. And so here I am with 3 children, single all by myself. I never wanted to have any children by myself. But there was a moment in time, I was going to work about 2 months later, but I had taken the time just to be a mom. And all of a sudden I was like, wow, I feel like I wanted to settle down and I wanted to have more children. But when we got together, I realized he had a lot of children. I had my 3. So when we first got married, we already had 11 children. And, some women can't even have children. That's another factor for me because I'm like, why would I take for granted? I look at their stories and I'm just like, they would die to have children. When I get to the end of my life, I don't ever want to be told something else was supposed to happen. I don't know where I heard that from a long time ago, but it stuck with me. I think it was, you truly never know who you give birth to. There's doctors, there's lawyers, there's presidents, there's, so many people you just don't know. I was kind of like, well, hey, I have this desire to have a family and I want to leave that number up to God. I was like, I want to stop when I'm 32, but I never did. Because when I got to 32, I was like, oh man, I feel like I would regret that decision. And I'm so thankful I didn't, because every single baby that we've had, I've literally been like, I couldn't imagine my life without them.